You're watching Hooked on Utah on KUTV, powered by Ford. Welcome to Hooked on Utah. Today we've got an incredibly unique adventure. We're here with Bobby and his family. We're chasing Rocky Mountain goats. We've got Carl, Goat Whisperer Jr., Carl's dad, AKA the True Goat Whisperer. And we're in some high mountain areas where we think we've got some goats located. George was lucky enough to draw the out-of-state permit for Utah, so we're gonna go chase some goats down. Sit back, relax, and maybe we'll find something for you.
Hooked on Utah is proudly presented by Sportsman's Warehouse, America's premier outfitter. Goal Zero, renewable electric power anywhere. The Ken Garff Ford store in American Fork, 800 by Ford. Browning Firearms and Outdoor Gear, the best there is. Smith & Edwards, Utah's original adventure store since 1947. Kershaw Knife Technology, made in America. Catch the big ones, Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits.
It's time for the Camp Chef quiz. The mountain goat is an even-toed ungulate of which family? All of the items shown on this week's checklist can be found right here at Sportsman's Warehouse and online at sportsmanswarehouse.com. We'll be using a Browning auto just like this, chambered in 7mm mag for the goat hunt. We'll be shooting Federal Premium 7mm Remington mag with 160 grain Barnes triple shock. Browning makes the finest camo available in full throttle. Check them out at Sportsman's. A quality pair of optics is an absolute must. Check out these Vortex at Sportsman's Warehouse. Make sure you take a GPS like this Rhino 655T with you into the backcountry. When we're out on a hunt like this once in a lifetime, we don't risk skinning our animal with anything but a Kershaw. Answer to the Camp Chef quiz, Bovidae. This family includes antelopes, gazelle, and cattle.
I'm hooked on Utah. I'm ready to go. Got everybody fed and hope for a successful day.
Don't know how a burrito and a mule is going to mix on the trail, but we'll find out.
My job really is packing this year, but I'm envious. I wish it was me again.
It's not even morning, middle of the night. Saddling up the mules and the horses, getting everything ready. I don't think George slept a wink last night. He's pretty wired, pretty amped up, as you would be, knowing you've drawn a once-in-a-lifetime mountain goat hunt.
Ready, finally. Excitement's finally built up, so definitely ready. It'll be a fun day.
We'll motor up the mountain now, in the pitch black, up through the shell rock. You know, I'm a little apprehensive, got to be honest, going up in the dark. Got cliffs on each side, riding a mule who has the brain the size of a pea. You know, one can get nervous when you do that, so it ought to be fun. Hopefully get to the top. He sees the goat that he wants, he drops the hammer on it. We're back and I get to crawl in bed by, say, 7:30 in the morning. But if I was a betting man, I don't see that happening.
All things going well. We've got goats within, I don't know, 150, 200 yards of us at the most. We're just gonna kind of wait it out, pick our place here on the ridge, and as soon as it gets light, we'll just ease over, find out where they're at, and start working with them from there.
It was a nice ride. Horses did well, mules did well. Excited, ready to go.
We're 10,500 feet up through these craggy cliffs on these horses and mules. Just, I mean, if it ended right now, incredible adventure so far. So, you know, unbelievable.
We've got a goat right here. He just ran behind you.
my question is, being very, very inexperienced at goat hunting, and I think this is your first goat hunt.
My first goat hunt.
How do we select a good goat? I mean, what are we looking for?
This is crazy, but with your age, body size, you've got to allow the time to get that body size where you can see the body size, horn length. You can't just dive off and start shooting at these guys.
I work 40 hours a week, but what I do isn't as important as who I am. I could be a contractor or I could be an accountant. What really matters is what's in here. And through, I am a hunter. If you've been there, you know the feeling, the rush. Out there, the only thing that matters is what's inside. Federal Premium Ammunition.
Visit a Sportsman's Warehouse location or sportsmanswarehouse.com.
Every once in a while, innovative products come along for the outdoors, and one that we've come across that we're very proud to put our name with is Goal Zero. You know, they make a full line of solar products, lightweight, packable, so that you can have power in the outdoors. Charges your equipment out in the backcountry. It's very small, it's light, it folds up, gives you the confidence in the backcountry that you'll always have power for your products that you're using for travel, GPS, communication, cell phone. Get one of these.
If you love hunting and fishing as much as I do, and you're sitting back there thinking, how can I own a piece of Utah? I want you to go to utahsportsmanproperties.com. We're right here at the base of the Uinta Mountains. We've got ice cold springs running into these beautiful ponds. They're loaded with steelhead, German brown trout, smallmouth bass. The rich heritage from the Spanish gold mines to the Uinta Mountains right here. This is your dream piece of property. utahsportsmanproperties.com. Check it out.
Man, these are beautiful.
Okay, if you're one of those round-the-clock, we never close, 24/7 types who doesn't get paid until the job gets done, the last thing you need is a truck that doesn't have the stones to bring home the Benjamins. No problem. Introducing the all-new 2011 Super Duty. Thanks to its all-new Ford-built Power Stroke diesel, you get it all. The most horsepower, the most torque, the most payload, the most towing, and the best fuel economy. It's payday. The all-new Super Duty.
You and your dad spend a lot of time up here. I mean, you're up here in the summer looking. I mean, this is a favorite spot of yours. How much time have you logged this year looking at goats? Just in your passion photographing them, you love to take pictures.
It's easy, 10, 15 trips, easy, if not more. I don't count them. I just spend a lot of time up here through the days. It's hard to identify just at a glance whether you're looking at the nannies or the billies. Then from there, you just got to break it down. If you're good enough optics, you can look at growth rings. These older billies will have nice pads that'll come in on the back of their horns. Right now, for what I'm seeing, last year by this time they were really starting to pad up.
So Bobby, you probably have the toughest job of all. When Carl and his dad say, hey, this is a big billy, pull the trigger.
Right.
I mean, it's go time, it's your choice. So tell me what you're looking for.
Honestly, it's once in a lifetime hunt, so I'm looking for the biggest trophy I could possibly get. I was fortunate enough to draw out on it. It was only my second year putting in for this tag, so.
Did you guys hear that? His second year.
Only had 1 point.
I say we lynch him right now because that's not even cool. Second year. Then we'll lynch him.
Hey, I tried for 15 years.
15 years.
I had 14 points in my 15th year I drew. They're a challenge because they live in rough country. And not everybody has the ability to get in there and get them.
Are we there yet? A summer event, winter event. I chase goats through the winter. I've been on them in November. I've been chasing goats in January, February. So it's just, I really enjoy the lifestyle that they live.
But I had dreams of them. But Carl and I came up here numerous times scouting, and we went over on the other side of Ben Lomond and found a real respectable goat. And opening morning, 10 minutes after 7, we were done. But I was going to shoot him with my bow, and he didn't cooperate. He didn't come where we had him pegged to come. For some reason, I guess they don't get big being done. And he snuck off, and when we saw him, he was sneaking around us at 250 yards, so I put my bow down, picked up my big gun, and banged him down.
To me, the success to shoot that caliber of a goat, but just to be there with Dad, close the books on seeing the sunset on another day on the mountain, that's where it's at for me.
That was really a thrill. That was one of the happier times of my outdoor experiences. I think he'll go 4th or 5th in the rifle book. He scored 52 plus some change, so that's a very respectable goat.
I'm here with Rex Allen from Allen's Camera. Rex, my favorite time of the year, it's hunting season. You know what? Everybody loves to go out. They love to spot, find those big animals. But shooting HD video makes it even more exciting because you can come home and share it with your friends.
This is the Nikon D5100 camera. It's an SLR style camera that does HD video, full 1080p HD. With this adapter, you can actually drop this camera right on to the spotting scope and take pictures of what you were seeing when you're looking through the spotting scope.
Come in, see Rex or one of the employees at the Allen's Camera locations, or check them out online. You'll have killer video of those animals that are a long, long ways away.
We're looking for one goat. We haven't found that goat yet. I've seen 2 very respectable goats that I've wanted to look at. That's why we switched positions. We've got a good goat down here below us that I want to move in and take a look at, and then we have another good goat that's ribbed out of this canyon.
We've been up on the mountain here for a few hours. We've seen some really good goats, having tons of fun. You know, right now, we're letting George be a little picky. We want him to pick the goat he wants. We've spotted 2 really big old burly boys. They bedded down. They're on some steep cliffs. So we're just trying to get a good angle, glass, and make sure it's what George wants. The challenge is they're ledged in some really steep country. If you shoot them, they're gonna roll 3,000 feet to the bottom.
Hopefully if all goes well, they'll bed down, we'll be able to spot them and get a shot on them.
We're here at our goat camp. We want to talk about Goal Zero and how phenomenal their products are. So I want to show you a couple of very cool products. First, we've got their big base camp with the Ranger 350 in it. This will power your entire camp forever. First, this is their new Bolt flashlight. What we love about this, it is USB chargeable, but it's powerful. It's got a very bright light. Now they have their brand new Goal Zero lantern, and what we love about this is it does several things. First, it acts as a lantern. And you've got this beautiful LED lantern in here, and it is bright at night. You've also got this strobe. If you want to use it as an emergency locator beacon on the highway, you've got a flat, camp, wherever you might be, you've got this top that will absolutely let people know where you are. But you can also take power from this lamp and charge your small handheld devices, so your cell phones, your iPods, your flashlights. We could charge our Bolt flashlight from the stored energy in here. This too also gives you the ability, you can crank it. And if you're an outdoorsman like we are, we're out hunting, you definitely want some of their light and power gathering products. When you're in the back country, the mules absolutely love the Goal Zero.
That's a good goat.
I believe that's him right out over there. Yep. Carl's on him right now with the camera, and just waiting to see if he beds down, and hopefully he'll hold for a little while and then get ready to get up and move to a place where he can shoot him so he doesn't slide all the way down into the valley. We've been waiting out on the other ridge around the corner here for about a half an hour. Carl had made his way heading from south to north along this ridge. And he spotted these goats. There's probably about 8 of them, big billies. Yeah, he's big.
watching him, a couple other goats, and then this guy stood up, just nice long body. Man, I saw them, I was just like, holy cow. It's one of them young goats that's got a lot of length and a lot of mass. So at any rate, just before that, some hikers had walked down, so that's where I knew that the trail was right there. So I just said, you know what, these guys come down this trail, picture perfect.
I don't know. That one walking out. Oh, crap. Which one does he want me to shoot? Okay, the second one behind the pine. When he comes out, I'm gonna get him. Ready? Carl's right in the way now. I can't get him. That last one. And then he'll grab him. I was just sitting down, so sitting down cross-leg style and rested up, had plenty of time. Right now, let him stop first. Ready? Another round. See where he's going.
I saw him going, and he'd still be going.
Most gun makers just add a new feature to improve performance. Every component of the Browning X-Bolt works together to deliver the most crucial feature: total accuracy. The Browning X-Bolt, an all-new rifle system designed for total accuracy.
I was so sick of him fishing, I ran over his ugly stick with his own trunk.
Don't get me wrong, couldn't be happier that he found a hobby. Oh, time to go fishing today, Harry!
I'm a peaceful person.
So I gave it to our dog Sugar as a chew toy.
Your mama, her husband back. What is that thing made of? You know what happened? Nothing!
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Ugly stick, tested under some of the harshest conditions on Earth.
Need a better battery? Get an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Should have had an Interstate.
It's time for Snapshot of the Week. This is where we look at your great pictures of your wild adventures. Bruce Swenson caught these twins, giving him the double take in the tall grass of the La Salles near Moab. Danny Washburn was lucky this monster 10-pound slake didn't pull him into the lake. Vernon Landon hooked his first fish while wetting a line at Mill Hollow Reservoir. Nice work, Vernon. Wellen Price saw his pole start to wiggle. He took off so fast he crashed in the rocks trying to land this monster. First fish, skin knee, he's all smiles. Glenda Potter captured one of Utah's red rock wonders. In a few years, this young ram's gonna be a bomber. Our Snapshot of the Week winner is Jenny Jones. She was able to close the deal with her bow on this beautiful 5x5 bull elk. This was Jenny's first ever archery kill. Kudos to Dad, who manned the home front while Jenny was hunting. Way to go, Jenny. You're tonight's Snapshot of the Week winner. Send your pictures into Hooked Snapshot at KUTV.tv. Each week, our winner receives a 12-inch limited edition anniversary Camp Chef Dutch Oven cooker.
Shot him maybe about 75 yards away.
I'll let him stop first.
The goat stopped, broadside. It's a perfect shot.
Ready?
Looked like the round punched right through him. He reared back, turned around and ran maybe 100 yards and buckled up and went down.
He's stopping right at the edge of that tree. He's buckling.
He's right behind that pine right there. He's buckled up. I think he's dead.
I've been on a lot of hunts, been a lot of places, and this is the absolute coolest thing I've ever done.
All right, got him finally. Whew. Finally got him. Guess we better get down there and go check it out.
We're 10, 11,000 feet up, rocky, crazy terrain. The mule ride in was amazing. We've seen so many goats, and you know, patience and having Carl with us just to help us sort through what is a good, better, and best goat. And then Bobby just dropped the hammer on a beautiful goat. I gotta tell you, this is one of the most incredible things I've ever done. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It is spectacular.
First I saw Carl running downhill, then I saw the goat tumbling in front of him.
I saw him going, and he'd still be going.
They don't call you the goat wrangling whisperer for nothing.
On the other side of that, he reared up. You'll see where he took off, and I didn't catch him in the air, but I tackled him in that bush.
It's a beautiful animal. I can't believe that we actually were fortunate enough to get this one. Did a rough measurement on him. Carl said it was 9 3/4 inch. Haven't done a final measurement on him. Just a beautiful animal, a lot bigger than I thought he was gonna be. Carl and CT are amazing, absolutely amazing. They know these animals. I can't even describe how well they know these animals. Like CT was talking about a little bit earlier, the difference between 50 inches and 52 inches could be maybe 1/4 of an inch on these tips. To the average person who's never done this before, you'd never be able to tell the difference. Took us about 6 hours to finally pick this one out. Carl knew exactly which one it was as soon as he saw it, stayed on it, put me on it, and down she went.
Not many people get to do what we did today. Carl, you and your dad are fantastic people. The scouting, the mules, everything that's going on. We've got Joe and Bobby's dad back at camp, who's just been camp chefing it up and cooking it, making it great for us. What an experience. On all the hunts that I've ever been on, I've never done anything like this. And I have to tell you, I hope you've enjoyed this show and this adventure. It's got an element of high risk and danger where we're riding those mules. Your heart wants to blow up when you're hiking up these hills. It's just incredible. We're on top of the world. George is on cloud 9. Hope you guys like the show. Same time, same channel.
We've got to ride out of here too.
Yeah.
and we got to go back across that spot that you don't like.
It's about that wide, and it goes straight down thousands of feet. I shut my eyes in the dark. We're hooked on Utah.
It's not too late for you to fall down the hill.